This is going to be the first match of round 3. Licht versus Prism. Now, the offensive category is different. It is a no holds barred against each other. Straight up fight. Punch them to your heart's content. All it is you, the location, and your opponent. Which the location is the flat concrete arena. No terrain buffs. Whoever stays the longest in that circle is good. Beat up your character as much as you want, destroy them as much as they want. All it matters is that you stay in that circle and they don't.
As quick as I can. As I try to set up like portals in the way so with certain tries to approach, you get sent back.
Obviously run towards the objective, the middle of the center of the King of the Hill match. Because even if he was to spawn a portal in front of me, I could stop. I could obviously stop and not go through it.
Instead of placing like straight on like a wall in front of him, I place them at an angle like near the floor, so like you're not kind of like a booby trap where you step on it and you look through it. I want to like if you get some into it, I put my hand through it, pull him through, and rip off the foot. Put one right on the side of his leg and pull it through. Hit one perfectly in the erect air, like 50 yards above it. Whenever like hard to place it, and so he falls down and just kind of just falls through.
Yeah, so I would just try to use my power on him, constantly stun him. Basically, mentally and physically and everything stutter. I grab his throat, choke him to death while perma-stunning him, and kill him to death.
It's a very just like straightforward process to do. Just kind of walk forward, and then when he's in range, just constrain him. That's the way.
Just teleport behind him, grab him by the head so he can't turn his head, and just pull him to a forward that way. Kind of like put it as a headlock where he can't turn, and just like pull him in, just crunch. Like throw my fist through a forward and just punch him, just like kind of do that. Punch and pull it through. The range punches. Anything I can to sort of distract him and get him off his edge.
I will somehow notice him and will be able to at one point grab him. I could just grab him, then perma-stunning him, then I can pull him through, and then proceed to do my thing. Choke him to death while perma-stunning him.
If I notice him get too close, I'm gonna try to teleport away and then try to like send him out. Find a way to send him from the portal, from the center somewhere else.
Normally, I choke him from the back. Well, you guys are equal strength and stuff, so he'd be able to break out of it.
But it's a perma-stun.
It's the perma-stun that's really messing with him.
Fight is like, I feel like is a really good example of just like the basic fight of who wins, speed or brawn. Where like it's like this really big buff guy in the middle, while this like speed guy is like popping up, doing very like little damage, but like the big guy can't hit him. But it's like as soon as the big guy just grabs him,
he's dead. I think they even quote that in Game of Thrones.
I feel like if he does get out, it's like a reset. They're both back to square one with like, okay, all I gotta do is just like get. But the thing is though, with that reset, I feel like Licht has taken more damage than Prism.
I want to say that, but at the same time, I feel like Licht can also get out a really good amount of times. Or Licht teleporting Prism into the air or swiping off some of his limbs with those grab moves. It really comes down to a lot of resets. So because of that, we have found our winner.
The winner of today's King of the Hill match is Prism.
Yeah! Suck it! Suck it right!
My brother in Christ. Calm down.
Yep.
It's the first match.
One second, I gotta tell my mom.
This is the final match of round 3. Origin versus Prism. No, wait. Prism, your voice, it's alphabetically on my screen, so Prism's higher up.
It's Prism versus Origin.
Prism, screw off.
Sorry, Prism versus. Nope. Where is he? I'm a ghost.
Origin versus Spirit. You guys can still win by knockout because, you know, like let's say you knock him out or kill him, you can just grab him and throw him out of the ring. Your location will be a city, a bustling metropolis full of people. Now, it doesn't matter if you hit these people, but it is... there are still people there that could go to your advantage or not, depending on your power. You guys are basically fighting in New York, and you guys got 4 blocks to work with, a 2x2 of blocks.
Awesome. I will specifically, when I have the chance, hit civilians just cuts. Running into a crowd of people, or like blending into a crowd of people and summoning my spirit beneath my feet and walking into a building. I'm gonna stick my bird on him. Whenever he tries to attack me, or whenever he like spots me, just have my bird run interception again. Once my bird has done enough damage to knock him out, I'm gonna pick him up and then just throw him out.
Just immediately closest object to him, I use my power on him. If he's trying to get out of line of sight,
Wait, what does your pepper do to me if it hits me?
turns to an orb.
What you're seeing is like, I'm going to use a stop sign for example. You're seeing a spotlight all of a sudden shoot a bunch of beams of light, turning shit into orbs.
It's a disco effect. Okay.
Your orbs aren't like distinguishable from another. They're all the same, but you don't know what orb is him.
He's not.
I can always grab an armful.
Because I'm a summoner. I'm not a frontline fighter. I'm running away immediately. I'm going to have my bird constantly like sweep in front of his vision. Once you're inside the bird, it's like a little muddled, right? It's not like super clear. It's slightly opaque. And every time my bird swoops through him, it's doing damage to him, right?
So it's about zoning. I can corral him by, if he's running a direction, in front of him, beams of light. Just stop him from running that way. It's again, he has to keep dodging, it slows him down.
There's going to be people blocking as much as they can. Blocking the beams from hitting me as well. Even if he does do a like sort of a bullet hell, I can also just summon people again by cracking the orbs on the.
At that point, it's a matter of leveling it.
Which is?
And by it, I mean the city.
Oh damn.
It orbs that specific part. Eventually, over time, now this is a little bit longer than I would like, but if it's a matter of taking down a building, I don't think it's impossible.
I feel like Origin's power has been greatly decreased, because it's just gonna hit by civilians. Civilians are just gonna get hit by it.
Like, let's say for him tearing down the building, he has to go kind of like section by section to destroy the building like that, and he has to use his power in quick succession like that. That would definitely mess him up a lot and really tire him out.
Layers his spirit in the like line of sight or like on his head, because he can just do that. He can just put his spirit on his head.
Origin should be able to take him out right at the beginning. That's best case scenario for Origin. He takes him out right at the beginning with a lucky shot. I feel like Origin's strategy to that really does help him out a lot. Orb himself. Sure, he's gonna lose a minute. Spirit won't really know. He's still running.
True, but then that just gives Spirit more time to run away.
The whole thing about Spirit is if he hits him with that stray beam in the beginning, which it seems that Spirit has a lot of going to himself, not only having his vision obscured by his big dinosaur. It's a very big area, so it's harder to hit it in a huger area. And not to mention, every single time he misses, that just adds to the cover that Spirit has. Spirit doesn't really have to worry about a attack speed, while he can only throw out every so orb. He is confined to a attack speed.
Me and Lawyer ended up reaching an impasse, and we needed to bring in Golden and Ghost. It's not often we bring in Ghost, but we had to bring in Golden. Which, by the way, it's Golden's birthday.
Happy birthday! Golden's birthday?
Yeah, it's Gold. Yeah, that's why he's not here. He's doing birthday things. The winner of this ring out match is Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Whew, okay. Why?
Unfortunate.